This is the end of life planner and journal called I'm Dead, Now What? I want to first off thank the creator for sending this to me. I was really interested in receiving this because I actually lost a parent last year, and I definitely understand the value of something like this. Fortunately, my dad was real organized, but not everyone is in that situation, and this will help guide you to having everything in place when the inevitable will happen. And just as a warning, this is also the inside, so if you're put off by language, just want to give you a heads up that is there. And it says, this planner should not be considered a legal binding document. Definitely consult an estate attorney for handling your planning, but this is just a nice tool to use to kind of get everything together and have things in place. So it starts off, before you read this journal, I guess you could probably have your loved one or whoever this is intended for put, just some notes that you want to kind of leave or a message you want to leave. And then it just goes through and kind of walks you through all the different types of documents you want to keep together. So right here, it's just your basic demographics. And then here, data and documents. So you have important contacts. There's attorney information, doctors, more doctors, relatives, key people you want to contact. It's always important to have a central location for these information. Friends, may have some, key people that they want you to reach out to and be in touch with. And then just others, and then device login. That's important. People don't think about that, but phone, tablet, computer, other passwords like social media accounts, that is really clever because, now some of the, like Facebook has like a legacy setting you can put on there so people can still leave messages for them. You can convert the account, but it's, you need to be able to get into that information. Important documents and what to do, location. So that's really important. Insurance information, huge, big deal. Life insurance, car insurance, health insurance, my will information, bank accounts. Well, let me go back. My will information. My will is located, living will is located, family trust, power of attorney, advance directive, healthcare attorney, power of attorney. Just that is so key, to have that and not have to hunt and wonder where things are. Bank accounts and credit cards, retirement accounts, investment accounts. I'm not going to go page by page. I'll just flip through this, but you get the idea. Safe deposit boxes, current bills, and all the information like the due dates and how payments are made, ongoing or has an end date, due date, all that stuff. There's a lot of pages for bills, other financial information, vehicle, properties, end of life wishes. That is important. Just like down here, what I do not want at the end of my life, just they give you an area where you can kind of, they can provide instructions on what they don't want to have happen. So, it's just really, it's a great tool. My wishes for my spouse or significant other, my wishes for my children, wishes for my relatives, wishes for my pets, other wishes, requests, my letters, can write letters to people. But this is just a really, my apologies, how thoughtful. Oh my goodness. You don't want to leave with regrets, and this gives them an opportunity to say their apologies. Wow. Anyway, recommendations for my funeral. So I think this is a really, really thoughtful journal, end of life planner. That way there are no surprises, and well, there may be surprises, but at least you'll have a central location as to where everything is, and definitely help when having to deal with someone during their time of death. So I think this is a really, really nice and helpful tool, and definitely recommend it for anybody because it's inevitable for all of us, definitely. So definitely recommend this.